Christ has not promised them, and they forget themselves. They don't even pay attention to what we're teaching anymore. If they perish, you, their counselor, will perish. If they perish, if they go to hell, even if they don't go to hell, if they buck up themselves and say, no, I can't do that. I came and I became born again all by myself. I'm not about to listen to anybody that will get me back to the pollution, the corruption, the dirt, the defilement I used to have. Even if they stand, because they realize themselves they want to get to heaven, you trying to weaken them, recommend adultery to them, recommend fornication to them, in your counsel, your teaching. If you die in that condition, you'll go to hell, you will not get to heaven. Balaam did not get to heaven, and the people that walk in the path of Balaam, corrupting the people of God, they will not get to heaven. We're looking at number 3 here. Number 3, we're looking at the death internet. And they're now telling you that not everything Paul said is inspired of God. And you buy that. You listen to them on the internet, and they're now saying, without holiness, no man shall see the Lord. They said, that's in the good olden days. But now, everything is faith, 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 believe. And whatever your life is, you die like this, you go to heaven. You're listening to them. The death and the destiny of those who bond with Balaam. We're looking at Jude, verse 1, from verse 11. Verse 12, these are spots in your feast of charity. You know, these people, they're not people that, walk around with a frown. They're people, they're outgoing. They're extroverts. And they come into the midst of the people of God, and they're respected, they're honored. And they come with a smile, and they carry themselves as an unappointed influencer in the congregation. And there's spots in your feast of charity when they feast with you, feeding themselves without fear. They don't have any fear. Balaam did not have any fear. All those prophecies he gave, chapter 22, chapter 23, chapter 24, if he read those promises and the prayer he prayed, he had no fear of God. He's lost that for a long time. Just activity, activity, activity. And he was a candidate of hell. And it says, they feed themselves without fear. Clouds the personality. When he feasts with us, they're nice, they smile, they touch that, they touch this, just charisma. On the other hand, when something does not go the way they expect, and they see that the greed and the pursuit is going to elude them. Oh, they can. Waves, raging, storming, abusive, insulting. They can do anything. So they have those two sides. When they're happy, nice. When they cannot have their way, raging waves of the sea, foaming out their own shame. Wandering stars. Okay, if I'm blocked in that place, wandering stars, they go to another. They're not doing what they're doing because they love you so much and they want this for you, but they're wandering stars to whom is reserved the blackness of darkness forever. The Lord save us. But the fearful, those who are fearful of Balaam, They know the will of God. They cannot do the will of God. Balaam is saying, go this way. And they fear Balaam more than they fear God. They're fearful and unbelieving. And it says, and the abominable, murderers, and the whoremongers, all liars, the people who fail to expose the whole truth. They suppress part of the truth and they make you believe the opposite of the truth, the lie. Whatever you are denied of, break your bond with Balaam and live like a real believer, not looking for anything except the glory of God. Well, looking at point number 3 now.